dating service, News 12 goes undercover. A Pearl mother wants the city to dig her out of a ditch. And O.J. Simpson may get a chance to talk without ever having to testify. We'll have those stories plus, of course, sports and weather all coming up on News 12 at 10. Next.
Coverage you can count on. This is WJTV Channel 12, Jackson. Now, News 12 at 10 with Melanie Christopher. Todd Wallace. Weather with Chief Meteorologist Dave Roberts. And Lee Owens with sports.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We begin tonight with a question. Can you put a price tag on love?
One Ridgeland business has done just that. Romantics says they can find you a mate.
But some customers say it was an intimidating experience that they will never forget. News 12's Jim Mayer joins us now with the second part of his special investigation, The Price of Love. Jim, what did you find?
Well, Melanie, we found a company that was anything but pleasant to do business with. We sent one of our producers to Romantics as a prospective client. What she found out was a high-pressure sales pitch and a company who was trying to use her credit card without her permission. The visit to Romantics begins with a questionnaire about dating preferences, what you're looking for in a man or woman. And after a few preliminaries, their salesman, Bob, makes some pretty bold claims.
Everybody gets along. That's just the way it is. This is the safest, most effective way to meet somebody today. Bar none, there's no other safe or effective way. Okay. This is safer than the church.
But our producer, Suzanne Gordon, says it wasn't long before the hard sell began.
They really tried to say, well, we can find the perfect man for you. If you want kids and a husband, we'll get him for you. Just pay this price and you'll have him.
But Gordon says Bob appeared more interested in her finances rather than finding her people to date.
You don't have a problem bouncing checks?
No.
Okay. No problem. Ever filed bankruptcy?
No.
And he was especially interested in her credit cards.
Are they maxed out?
No.
At this point, Bob takes her driver's license and 3 credit cards, supposedly for credit and background checks. Gordon was quoted prices beginning at $2,500 for a 1-year Romantics membership and ranging all the way up to nearly $4,000 for a 3-year contract. She says the high pressure began when she resisted joining.
I tried to remain in control of the situation, but he kept getting madder and madder at me and kept demanding more and more why I didn't want to become a member.
And despite specific instructions not to, credit company records show Romantics attempted 6 times in just 8 minutes to make charges on one of her credit cards. First $750, then $600, $500, $300, $200, and finally $100. All of the charges were declined because a payment had not been received by the credit card company.
I was upset, frustrated. I just felt betrayed. The fact that someone would agree to not charging something on my card and then turn around and take advantage of me.
Romantics' final offer was a membership for $59 a month, but an offer that was good for that day only.
They said that if I went home, if I left there today and hadn't joined, I could never be a member again.
Gordon says she finally left after 2 hours and 15 minutes because she felt she was losing control.
You're so pressured and they won't let you leave, and it's so hard to get out of.
Now, after our producer Suzanne was told she could never be a member if she left without signing a contract, the story changed. Another Romantics employee said she could join later, but only at the full price, $2,500 for 1 year, not the $59 a month they were offering that day. Romantics has responded to our investigation with a written statement that says, in part, Romantics Management Corporation will not tolerate any practice or conduct that is unprofessional. An internal investigation is underway. If something is broken, we will fix it. If something needs to be changed, we will do it. Now, Melanie, Todd, we understand the Attorney General's office is looking into the business practices at Romantics, and we'll explore that tomorrow night.
All right.
Look forward to that.
Thank you very much, Jim.
A nationwide manhunt for a person who killed a Forest County couple is over tonight.
Police found 37-year-old Roger St. John dead in Little Rock, Arkansas. Authorities say the fugitive apparently committed suicide by taking drugs. Police say he admitted to killing Clinton and Lila Watson. St. John was married to the Watsons' daughter, Cynthia. Authorities are also looking for Cynthia, who disappeared in February. A statement by a police criminalist may blow up in the face of the O.J. Simpson prosecution.
An LAPD criminalist testified he heard through the media that Simpson had an airtight alibi. Well, the defense leaped all over that testimony. It means they may be able to present statements made by Simpson the day after the murders without having to put him on the stand. Judge Lancito put off a decision on whether Simpson must testify.
In another Los Angeles courtroom, Hollywood Madam Heidi Fleiss has been sentenced to 3 years in prison for pandering. Superior Court Judge Judith Champagne also fined Fleiss $1,500. Fleiss is already free on $200,000 bail. Well, they're ready to go to court in Pontotoc County.
The school district is fighting for school prayer. Lisa Herdal sued the district last December. She claims her 5 children were ridiculed for not taking part in student-led morning devotions and Bible history classes. A federal judge issued a preliminary injunction stopping the morning prayers. A trial on the issue is set for next March. School Superintendent Jerry Horton says he is concentrating on being ready for that trial.
Some folks in Rankin County are back under a boil water alert tonight. A water line broke in the Southwest Rankin Water Association last Thursday. Now that rupture was fixed and a boil alert lifted, but now the same water main is broken again. Customers north of Steens Creek in the Hickory Ridge, Friendship, and White Road communities are now being asked to boil their water. There's no word on how long that boil order will be in effect. Well, soon the kids will be out of school and parents will worry about what their children are getting into.
And a Pearl mother is dreading the thought of having to chase her son out of a snake-infested city ditch. News 12's Nikki Mohan explains.
Meet Kathleen Robbins. This is her 10-year-old son, Andrew. Now meet the bone of contention in their day-to-day life, this overgrown city drainage ditch.
It's just time for it to be cleaned out. The children, with the snakes that are in here now, and they're fascinated by the water, they're fascinated by the ditch.
I like it.
Why?
Because you can climb down and it's fun.
I'm more afraid for the children than I am because we try to watch them. But you just can't keep your eye on them 24 hours a day.
For over 3 years, Robbins has watched the ditch disappear under shrubs that eventually grow into trees, making a sort of jungle gym for neighborhood kids. This is one part of the ditch that the kids find especially exciting. They like to crawl under there and come out on the other side. The last straw for parents was when 2 snakes came slithering out.
The way we do it is we work on priority as they're needed.
Bud Overby is the head of the Public Works Department for Pearl. Right now, his priority is the city's new baseball field. He says he's only received 1 call from Robbins and says he doesn't know what happened to the others.
If we don't get a work order, we can't respond to it.
So 3.5 years after her first call, Robin's been told a cleaning crew will be there. When? She's not sure. Overby told her in 2 months. He told News 12 in 30 days. And after we called City Hall, someone told Robin 7 a.m. Thursday. She says for her son's sake and her sanity, it can't come too soon. Nikki Mohan, News 12, Pearl.
Well, a citizens group is trying to put a stop to big cities like Jackson annexing small areas like Byram. The group called Voice of the Electorate, or VOTE, is pushing a proposal to allow residents to decide whether their areas should be annexed. VOTE is pushing a petition drive to place their annexation measure on the statewide ballot in 1986. Supporters will have to get 85,000 signatures to place the annexation measure on the 1996 ballot. Still to come, the FBI cracks down on people who fake car accidents to defraud insurance companies.
And Susan Smith's car has once again rolled into a murky South Carolina lake. That's coming up on News 12 at 10.
And I'm meteorologist Dave Roberts. In your first forecast for tonight, we're looking at partly cloudy skies. Temperatures on the warm side only dropping down into the upper 60s, some low 70s, as a matter of fact, in parts of South Mississippi. And a warm and steamy forecast over the next few days. We'll take a look at it in a few minutes.
And hi, I'm Edward McDonald in the sports office. We all know Ole Miss is playing Old Dominion, but how do they stack up? Well, we'll tell you in just a bit. Stay tuned.
Mississippi's automotive top guns have all flown south to Regency. The tents are still up and the prices have gone down at Regency Nissan. $29 down delivers any new Nissan in stock. Take your choice of 95 Altimas and King Cab trucks. $29 down and $169 a month. King Cabs and Altimas with all this equipment, $29 down, $169 a month. This is the final week, so hurry to Regency Nissan, I-20 at the Gallatin exit, 10 miles south of high prices.
Hi, I'm Betty, and we're gearing up for Memorial Day here at your Forest Walmart.
Walmart was built on low prices, and that's still our #1 focus today.
We save money whenever we can, and then pass the savings on to you.
We never stop looking for ways to save you money.
It's what we're all about here at Walmart.
So for low prices on everything you'll need for the long weekend, come to your Forest Walmart.
Now it's fun and games with America's favorite family.
We will win in the Bundy tradition. We will cheat our honeys.
They're playing the great supermarket scramble.
No mercy to the Bundys.
No mercy.
The stakes are high.
Eat dust.
Throw hair.
We're losing, and you're a pro at that. Do something.
Al's got a secret weapon. On the next Married with Children.
Married with Children, Wednesday night at 10:35 on Channel 12.
Metro's done it now. Mississippi's #1 volume, Mazda, Hyundai, and Isuzu dealer. 18 months running. How'd we do it? The largest inventory, deepest discounts, and biggest selection. And the bottom line? New Mazda 626s with air, starting at $199 a month. Pick from Mississippi's largest inventory. New Isuzu Rodeos with air, starting at $16,998, 0 down. Choose from over 40. Save money at the #1 volume dealer, Metro, Mazda, Hyundai, Isuzu. I-20 Gallatin exit. Top of the hill.
An FBI crackdown on insurance fraud has put 3 Fayette residents behind bars.
FBI officials say the 3 are accused of staging an accident in Claiborne County on September 14, 1993, and then trying to cheat insurance companies. Well, today, 126 warrants went out across the nation to arrest people who stage auto accidents to defraud insurers.
A traffic stop turned into a major bust today for law enforcement. Authorities confiscated $116,000 along with a camcorder, pager, and some crack cocaine. This after stopping a car for speeding on the stack about 2 o'clock this morning. Police found the money under the back seat of the car that bore a Georgia license plate.
A Clinton boy remains in critical condition tonight after nearly drowning in a pool. The 11-year-old was playing with friends when witnesses say he jumped into the pool at the Broadway Terrace Apartments in Clinton. When the boy did not resurface, a call was placed to the Clinton Police Department. Paramedics estimate the child may have been underwater as long as 10 minutes. Witnesses say there was no adult supervision at that pool. Susan Smith's car has once again rolled into a murky South Carolina lake.
This time, it's part of a prosecution effort to recreate what happened the night Smith's 2 young sons drowned. Prosecutors say she has confessed to sending the car into the lake. The car had a video camera in the back seat. That camera should give investigators a view of what the children might have seen in their final moments.
The man accused of scaling the White House fence faces assault and firearms charges. Authorities say Leland Mojeski was shot less than 50 yards away from the executive mansion. They say he had an unloaded gun. Mojeski is not accused in an assassination attempt. Instead, police believe he may have been trying to get himself hurt. Investigators say the 37-year-old man has a history of mental problems. That incident was the 3rd serious breach of security at the White House in just 8 months. A woman who underwent surgery with a coat hanger on a plane is recovering tonight.
This story tops our World in Review tonight. Doctors used makeshift instruments, including a coat hanger, to save 39-year-old Paula Dixon. Dixon boarded a flight in Hong Kong shortly after having a motorcycle accident. Now, Dixon didn't know that she had broken 2 ribs in the accident and 1 had punctured a lung, threatening her life. She is expected to make a full recovery.
A powerful car bomb is blamed for killing 4 people and wounding at least 15 others in Lima, Peru. The bomb exploded in front of a luxury hotel earlier today and created extensive damage. Police suspect anti-government guerrillas who have been waging war on the government since 1980.
The United Nations is warning the Bosnians and Serbs to stop fighting or face airstrikes. Today, a Bosnian mortar grenade hit a school in Sarajevo, wounding 4 young girls. UN officials say they believe the Serbs have fired at least 1 phosphorus shell in the area as a counterattack. That type of weapon is banned under the Geneva Conventions. And just ahead on News 12 at 10, Chief Meteorologist Dave Roberts has 3 H's in his forecast: hazy, hot, and humid. The sticky details next.
And then later, a Tampa amusement park has 2 new additions, but they're not rides. We'll explain when News 12 at 10 continues.
Wow, what a spring we're having here at Bobby Gray's GM Outlet Center at the Yazoo Motor Company. People are driving from everywhere to get with the program and save thousands. 94 program Chevy Cavaliers, $199 down, $199 a month. Fully loaded, they will not last long at this price. $199 down and $199 a month. If GM makes it, we sell it at outlet prices. Get with the program. Take the short drive to Bobby Gray's GM Outlet Center at Yazoo. Savings are springing up all over.
It's Broiled with a B at Captain D's, a new broiled menu from chicken to sea. Billy, Betty, and Napoleon B getting broiled. At Captain D's, 4 new platters broiled to a T with baked potato. Hey, hold that E. Salad and breadstick.
That's for me.
Get broiled. At Captain D's, lunches start at $3.49. 4 tasty meals broiled so fine, so come on in and grab some B's. Get broiled. At Captain D's, I said broiled.
New from Captain D's.
.6% on the 95 Pontiac Bonneville. It's the lowest finance rate ever on one of the world's most exceptional sports sedans. 3.6 APR GMAC financing on brand new Pontiac Bonnevilles. The excitement is unlimited, but this offer isn't, so hurry. For 3.6% Bonneville financing, see your Pontiac Pace Centers today.
Small businesses have told us that being there for customers is just about the most important thing they do. Well, having people right here in the South to make sure that's possible is the most important thing we do. We also have solutions to make sure you don't miss a single call, even in an emergency. Because if you can't stay in touch with your customers, they may not be customers for long. South Central Bell Small Business Services. Call us at 1-800-WE-HEAR-YOU and watch how we're listening.
The African American Expo 95 is on the way. May 26th through May 28th. Come see African American Expo 95.
Come on, y'all! Dave Roberts joins us now for the forecast. The 3 H's.
Yes.
How I dread them.
That humid.
Mm-hmm.
The heat.
Hot.
The humidity. It's going to be with us the next few days. But are you into the summer groove, huh? You're getting
well,
the
kids on the water. Holiday weekend.
Right,
That's
exactly.
True. That's true.
People barbecuing, people
Right.
picnicking.
Todd, you're having a barbecue, right?
That's right.
You did get the invite, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
Did you?
Did you?
No. Found out about it from someone in the newsroom telling me.
Oops, who
We're
was
going to
that?
talk about this after the show. In the meantime, let's talk about your weather right now, and it's a steamy evening. We have our own little barbecue going on the outside. 77 degrees right now, relative humidity 75%. You are going to mail it to me, aren't you? Yeah, okay. Wind is calm right now. The high making it right up to that 90-degree mark, tying it as one of the warmest